Hello there. Just catching up on a little reading. It Devours, the second Welcome to Night Vale novel by Joseph Fink and Jeffrey Craner. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I am low-key obsessed with Welcome to Night Vale. I think it's one of the funniest, most entertaining pieces of media that I've ever consumed. And I have been infinitely impressed with everyone involved, from the writers, producers, to the actors, for being able to produce a twice monthly independent podcast while also frequently being on the road touring a live version of the same podcast. It always seemed to me like being able to consistently produce quality content must be some kind of gift. When Night Vale's creators launched a new podcast called Start With This, they dove right into what it really takes to produce content like that on a regular basis. And it turns out that the secret is to just do it every day, or as often as you can. You have to work your creativity like it's a muscle, making it stronger until you can create more easily, create more instinctually, and this does make sense. As a homework assignment, Joseph and Jeffrey directed us to check out a guy named Jonathan Mann. You can find him on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description below. For the past decade, Mann has written, recorded, and uploaded to the internet one song every day. He's done this without failure for 3,000 days, give or take, and that is just an absolutely impressive undertaking. Now, obviously, not every song has been perfect. It never will be when you're doing it that often, but as time goes on and he gets more and more practice, the songs end up being good more often than not. It would be impossible for them not to be after so many years. So what does that have to do with photography? Everything. You don't just become a good photographer by picking up a camera and pointing it at things. Anyone can do that. You have to shoot continuously, practicing and experimenting to make yourself improve. And if I'm being completely honest, I have not been doing that lately. Between one gig or project and the next, I've been letting my camera sit and collect dust while I make excuses about being too busy, about the weather being cold and lousy, about not having any ideas, and consequently, I feel like lately I'm just not improving at all. And I wanted to change that. So I listened to what Joseph and Jeffrey had to say, and I took a page out of Jonathan Mann's book, and I decided that I'm going to shoot every day. I'm going to do this until it becomes routine. And because I'm useless at doing things for myself unless I'm accountable to somebody else, I've started an Instagram for it as well. You can go ahead and follow it at I Shoot Every Day. That's all one word. The more of you follow, the less excuse I have to not follow through on my promise. And I'd also like to invite you to challenge yourself to shoot every day too. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You don't even have to own a DSLR or mirrorless camera. Using your phone or even Polaroids works. It still has value. What matters is the execution, the commitment to doing it as often as you can until you get better. And if you're doing it on Instagram, be sure to throw on the hashtag #IShootEveryDay so that I can see what you come up with, and maybe I'll even share some of my favorite things in my stories. The important part is doing it every day and acknowledging that it's not always going to be good. A bad picture is just practice for taking a better one later. I am not going to like every photo that I post, unlike on my carefully curated professional account, but I will post every day and I will keep doing it until I get better. Are you with me? Morrow. Morrow. Go, 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 go. Morrow, you're in my frame. Morrow. 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 Okay. Sorry, between that last jump cut and now I've been joined by a dog. Oh, wait, no, he's gone. Okay.